Had a couple of other goes at the stairs just to get them absolutely right. You can see the section there; they're working out quite well too. And I put a section down through here to show you how it's coming up absolutely spot on there. So that's perfect. If I click on that, you'll see that I put a top offset of 165, which was the depth of the metal decking on the concrete, and that has come up. So that's 15 stairs, and I use the pipe rail family for that as well there now. Right, so back into the ground floor, I'm going to do the interior walls here now. And into wall, so the drop down box here. So I'm going to just pick a 100 mil. Now, because this is a metal building, I'm not going to introduce block work in here. I'm not quite sure whether you're allowed to do that or not. But so I'm going to take this as typical, and I'm going to duplicate it. So rather than block, this is going to be metal stud. Okay, metal stud. And let's get in here. Take the block work out. And we'll go into see what we've got in metal. Metal decking, aluminium. So I'm just looking for a metal stud zone layer, metal stud layer. That's exactly what I'm looking for there. So I'm going to put a small little bit of color in this as well. Just a bit of gray, just to highlight it. And apply and OK. And so I've got plasterboard either side. You can substitute plywood or something else if you wanted to do that to make this a little bit more robust. But I'll use that there for the moment. Right, so I'm going from ground floor to top beam, wasn't it? Yeah, and then that'll be 0 for that. And so the top offset actually will be, I want it to come into the underside of the beam, so minus 206, something like that there. Okay, we can adjust these as we go along. Now I'll take them from here. I want this to be a center line, wall center line. Now there we go. So the whole way up, right into that beam there. Right click, create similar, and I just pull this one out a little bit, I think, as far as there. Okay, is that another one there? Yeah. Okay, and there's another one there. Okay, and then this kind of toilets and something, stores or something like that. All right, now we'll come over here and we'll do these ones. Create similar. And then center the beam here. Center the column. And center the column. There, all right. Here, I don't want that going through the column here, so we'll just bring us back to there. Now, let's take a look at that in section and see how they are working out. Yeah, perfect. Just to the underside of the beam there. A little bit off that level. Okay. Now we'll probably do something similar up here on the first floor as well. I'm not quite sure how that's arranged there. Okay, and we can stick in our doors from there. So let's do that. So, and I'm just going to stick in a flush door for the moment. I might just play around with the family of that at some point, just to maybe to give it a more of a metallic feel to it. Now, something like that there, and then these ones here. So I just like to get the doors in place, and then looks like there's a slider or something like that there. Is that what's going on? Something like that. But anyway, let's get in here, pick that and flip it. Right. That one. That one and flip it. No, that's not bad. Okay, so let's go into a 3D here. Take a look. And I'm going to introduce a section box in here. Look, like so. And I'll bring this section box. So it's cutting through the building. And I can see how things are arranged here, something like that. Now, you might want to put a lining board in here in some locations, particularly say in the offices or something like that. And that's just creating a wall and bringing it to the inside face of the rails there and around at a certain height and whatever. Do it like that. Oh yeah, there's definitely should be a door in here into that office area. I would think that's where the office is going to be. So, and this time I'm actually going to put in a different type of door. Let's drop down box here. Right, I'm going to go to load family into doors here and internal. So I want the door and a half. I want this one with some windows in it. That's the one I want. Okay, and it looks like there's a counter there or something like that. But however, look, I'm going to pop that in there anyway. See how that works out. I'm going to go back to our 3D there. There's the door and a half to get in there. Okay, now let's just select our section box here and drag up a little bit. Now you can see what's happening here. There's our first floor. I need to put in a railing around there and subdivide that, put a wall going in up there to subdivide that. All depends on what the design actually is. And you can see our gutters coming through there. It's a nice way of kind of illustrating as to what's happening. But so I think now at this stage, I have the structure of the building complete, interior and exterior. So the next couple of videos I'm going to do for you will be arranging your views on sheets using multi-category tags for wall types, type marks, construction description, and then elevation description and uni class as well. We'll take a look at those in the next few videos.